Welcome back, it's me Lou. I'm here for another unboxing and review, and today we are jumping deep into my toy vault as we look at this very old but very cool VF-1S High Metal Super Valkyrie, and this is from the Macross animated series. Many of you might know this better as the Skull 1 from Robotech. This was produced by Bandai and came out back in 1990. It was a reproduction of the original toy that came out in the 80s, and it's awesome. So this is the 155 scale Valkyrie, but this is a much larger box because it comes with the Fastpack Armor. Alright, so this box is gigantic. It's going to be kind of hard to fit underneath my screen. So if you're familiar with the Generation 1 Transformers Jetfire, this is the original figure where that one was derived from. So Jetfire was essentially this one but repainted. You know, it's pretty much the exact same toy, even though I think there's some variations in the head mold. But, you know, from all intent and purposes, the robot mode's the same, the jet mode's the same, and he even comes with the same armor pieces as Jetfire did. But it does come with some additional things like missiles for the gun pod, and then there's the blast shield for the cockpit. Alright, so let's take this out. Alright, so here's tray number 1. It's the Fastpack Armor. Here are the instructions, and then here's the second tray with the Valkyrie itself. Alright, so I think the deal here is... Alright, so here's the sprue with the rocket missiles. And I think I took one of them off back in the day. And I kept it in the baggie because I think the spring in the gun pod fell out. There's the spring, and there's the other missile. So I don't remember how well that actually functioned, but I don't want to lose this, so I'm just going to keep this in here for now. Now here's the instruction sheet for the VF-1S. Now the cool thing with this is that it's a full-size transformer, you know, but it doesn't take like a million steps to transform. And if you've handled the original Transformers G1 Jetfire, it's essentially the same thing. You know, this is the exact same toy. The transformation's the same. The battle armor, you know, you attach it the same way. And for this guy, instead of having red armor, it's kind of like this blue-gray. So this is like the forearm armor. And here's the jump packs. These are stickers that I think I had to apply, I think. And if you remember Jetfire, his are red, and there's, instead of the Macross symbol, it's the Autobot symbol. And here's the back of the leg armor. And if you're a Transformers fan, you'll know that, you know, if you're trying to piece together an old Jetfire, these clips here are always so hard to find. So yeah, that's the armor pieces. Let's put this away. And let's take a look at the Valkyrie itself. So this toy is really old. This is from 1990. I don't want to risk breaking it, so I'm not going to fully transform it. I'm not sure how durable the plastic is. Here's an extra piece that Jetfire never had. This is the blast shield. It goes over the canopy when it's in the robot mode. Okay, so even though this figure has been kept out of sunlight since I've owned it, it's starting to discolor, and the white's kind of losing its vibrancy. It's starting to kind of like yellow out in certain areas. So yeah, this is a beautiful Valkyrie. The VF-1S is probably my favorite just because of the color scheme. I love the black and the yellow highlighting. It looks awesome. So this is the Skull 1, as piloted initially by Roy Fokker in the original Robotech cartoon, and then it was later inherited to Rick Hunter, also known as Hikaru Ichijo in the original Japanese Macross anime. It's a beautiful fighter jet. I love how the wings fold out. This is a very photogenic vehicle. It looks nice from all the angles. Now for the rear wings, I didn't unfold them all the way just because I don't want to snap the plastic. You know, this toy's like over 30 years old. I don't want to risk breaking it. It looks great. Side view. Here's the back. Underside. I kind of regret not getting the reproduction ones that were reissued later on in, I think like in 2001 or 2002. So back in 2001, 2002, Bandai reissued all the Valkyries. And I kind of wish I'd bought them back then, but, you know, I already had this one, so I didn't feel the need to. But looking back, you know, those reissued ones, they had, you know, the stickers were already kind of like tampoed on, whereas these are actually, you know, these are starting to peel off. Whereas the ones in 2000, it was a much more permanent solution, and they wouldn't come off. So, it's a great toy. Right, so yeah, this is pretty much a shorter video. I apologize for not transforming it. But, you know, if you want, you can always do a hunt on YouTube to find like a full review on this, or, you know, just look up a Jetfire review. It's the exact same figure. I'll give you an idea of how to transform it. If you grew up in the 80s, this is probably like a big piece of nostalgia for you. You know, this is like one of my prized toys in my collection. Alright, so let's wrap this video up. Once again, my name is Lou. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber viewer, thank you so much for continued likes, comments, and support. I greatly appreciate it. So, until the next video, be safe, take care of yourself, buy lots of toys, and most importantly, be happy. And I'll see you at the next one. Alright, later.